Yeah. Sweet dreams. Hello, Monkeyians! Welcome back to another tutorial for Dante. Today we are doing the necklace! Yay! So, let's get this thing started. Alright, first I created the gem out of clay. I'm going to use this as basically a base to make a mold out of it. So, all you have to do is just pack any type of clay. I used a 24-hour air dry clay. It's just some cheap stuff you can get somewhere for like $1, and it came with this big pack, and I put it in a ball. Then I carved with that little stick thing that you see down there. I don't know what that's called. I just found it randomly, and I carved the lines in it to make it like a ruby. That way it looked like a ruby after I got done casting the gem. I was going to cast all of this stuff, but it didn't work out so well, so we're just concentrating on the gem right now. Make sure you clean out the creases and crevices really well, because you don't want that extra clay in there when you go to cast this. Trust me. That's why you see me sitting here cleaning the tiny little pieces out of it. And then I packed it a little more just to push it in a little bit so it's not too pronounced, because you want this to look like a natural gem. And now I'm using this mold type of stuff. It has ammonia in it, so please wear a mask or be outside. And if you have gloves, please wear it because of the ammonia. You don't have to, but it's better to. I didn't have any at the time, so yeah. And make sure you put a circle around it, because this is going to be our mold casting thing to help us make it. And it's also going to help us, you have to add I added probably about 25 layers to actually get a really decent thick layer on it. I forgot what this stuff is called, but it has a green turtle on it, and it says ammonia, and it has purple packaging. It's like mold casting stuff, I believe is what it's called. But it's to help make gems, to make your own mold, so you can do this over and over again. Now I use some mold casting release spray, and here I use WD-40. I do not recommend it because it ate through the majority of it. That's why only the gem came out when it came to resin casting. Trust me, you want the actual stuff. Now once you get that done, as you can see I have it sitting right up here in the glass. You want to have a glass dedicated just to this. Do not drink out of this. And here I am following the instructions, mixing half and half of each other, then mixing it together for about 2 minutes. And this is resin casting stuff. You have to concentrate it just right. If you don't, it really messes it up and it causes a sticky substance. And I used a red Sharpie to color it. You don't have to, but I thought it was a lot easier to go ahead and pre-color it, and it's an easier way to color it without it actually being expensive. This stuff is called epoxy, I believe, is what I use, and it's resin cast and stuff, and you just follow the instructions down to the T, and it'll come out perfect. And that's what happened with this gem. And what I did is I got a little bit on the side, so I just got a tissue and just wiped it up a little bit. That way it didn't get everywhere, because I only wanted the gem, obviously. Hence why I had to do the WD-40, or resin casting like you're supposed to. Then just take the gem right out. And then what I did is I had this silver reflecting paper, and I just set it in the gem. That way it shines, has a natural shine. And then I mixed up another concoction of epoxy, and this is to put a clear layer over it because it came out foggy because of the WD-40. So I put it over it, that way it came out nice and crystal clear and looked like an actual gem. And here it is drying on the outside, as you can see. I used Instamorph for the outside. I didn't record it. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. But you just follow those instructions for Instamorph and get you a long silver chain and stick it in while it's drying, and make sure you carve Dante on the back. And here's the chain I was talking about. You just need a silver chain of some sort, but the Instamorph and the gem will stay together inside of the Instamorph if you just place it just right while the Instamorph is still hot, and you can sit there and mold it and then carve it. And that is it. I used silver chrome to paint it and added some purple lines, and that's it. I will see y'all next time. Happy cosplaying!